the people on Instagram. Hello, Instagram. Oh man, my phone is doing something weird. My phone is doing something weird. Instagram, hold on. I'm going to get y'all together. I was trying to keep my phone plugged in and give you a little extra juice. All right. Yes, we are live, and I'm Abiola Abrams, founder of the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy and womanifesting.com. This is my fearless, abundant Spiritpreneur series, day number 8 of 40. 40 days and 40 nights of you stepping into your grand empowerment. So today's video is actually an unscheduled stop. Good morning, good afternoon, Goddess Gail. This is an unscheduled stop. I had promised today that I was going to share some mindset rituals for overcoming shyness and putting yourself out there. But then, oh my goodness, y'all, someone sent me yesterday from Seattle pictures in the Gap of me, my face. I'm in the Gap, y'all, like literally like posters of me. So my intention was today to go out and go to some Gaps and see me. But I haven't had a chance to do that yet because I'm waiting for a package. So if you hear a buzz, I'm going to have to get up and get the door because I don't have a doorman. But I just wanted to share with you, you know, not only how this happened, but the fact that all things are truly possible for you in your life. And so that you know that your creator is dreaming a bigger dream for you than you can imagine. Your creator is dreaming for you what it is that you want for yourself. And that is the meaning of the saying, what you are seeking is also seeking you. And that it literally is about us removing the barriers to the things that we want, removing our resistance and having ourselves be magnetic to the things that we are wanting to create in our lives. And Goddess Gail, who is one of my beautiful clients, who is amazing, listen, if you want to get your body snatched and get your health together and feel vibrant and sexy and you're over 40, definitely check out Gail Keys Allen, the spiritual weight loss coach. She is amazing. Anyway, side commercial for Goddess Gail aside. So she posted this comment when the Gap first put out the ad that made me cry. She posted, she posted, thank you that I have lived long enough that I see, all kinds of beauty appreciated. And she talked about how, as a mom for her daughters, that she always made sure to have Essence magazine out so that they would see their beauty reflected. And my mom, always had Essence magazine out so that I would see my beauty reflected, my sister would see her beauty reflected, and my mom as well, because we're never too old to need role models. We're never too old to need a reflection of our own beauty and our own power and our own strength. And so it's really, really exciting for me. It's amazing to me that I am not only a model in the Gap, a model on their, their online stuff, a model in their stores and in their commercials, but that, I am over 40. I am double chocolate. My hair is, some would say, unkempt. But actually is very kempt, just so that you know. It takes 4 hours to wash my hair on wash day, and so again, all things are possible. It may look like, when we're looking at things in the world, like sometimes it can look really, really bleak, right? Or we turn on the news or whatever it is, and it feels like everything is against you. But life really, really is happening for you. And here's the beautiful thing about this entire Gap Love experience. They came to me. I'm going to say that again. They came to me. Why, right? How? Because I did exactly what I'm teaching the beautiful goddesses, the exact same things that I'm teaching Goddess Kaylin and Goddess Allison and Goddess Gail to do in the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy. Exactly building my platform and putting my message out there and turning my message into a movement exactly the same way that I'm teaching them to do. Because you then magnetize to you everything that you're looking for. The clients, instead of you going and trying to hunt people down and, knock on doors and all of that, they come to you. The offers, everything starts to come to you, which is how this universe was designed to be. Especially for you, my beautiful loves, who are the coaches, the healers, the light workers, the light bringers in the world, and my beautiful spiritpreneurs range from people who are all about spirituality and empowerment and living juicy, to people who are about love, sex, and dating, to people who are about weight loss, to people who are about, helping you to be more wealthy, all of it. What you are seeking is seeking you. And I wish, I wish that I could sit here, and tell you that when they called me that, I said, oh, yes, okay, yeah, I am the perfect person to pose for the Gap in my undies. Right? I've been watching America's Next Top Model, like all of you. I know how to smize. I think that's it. But no, when they contacted me, it was very interesting because it was right after I had made an agreement with the universe and said, all right, I am ready. I am absolutely ready. Use me. God, use me. It was literally days after that. I think maybe 2 days or a day and a half after that. But it was also during a time when, I have fibroids belly, right? I have right now, my body doesn't look like what if somebody showed up at your door saying, hey, I want to take a picture of you in your drawers. What you would necessarily want your body to look like, right? And so my response to them when they were like, yeah, we want you to, we're doing this self-love campaign and you are Ms. Self-Love, you are Ms. Self-Worth, and we want you as a face of this campaign. We've been watching your videos, we've been reading your stuff, and we want you. After my response that was like, yes, this is exactly what I asked for. I said, I'm ready, use me. And then they sent back another email and said, oh yeah, by the way, we forgot to mention it's for our new underwear campaign. And all of my inner bully gremlins came out and said, girl, who do you think you are? Do they know about your fibroid belly? Do they know that you're over there sitting there looking like you're pregnant, but you're not? Do they know all of those things about you? And so I sent them an email. And I said, my belly doesn't look like it used to look, just so that you know. And I am the doctor gave me fibroids, right? I went to a whole story. Doctor gave me fibroids and I gained all of this weight. And my body right now doesn't look like necessarily, I don't know. And they wrote me back because I said to God, use me, I am ready. And they said, we've seen you. We've seen you. And so when you are trying to justify to your dreams and say, wait, but am I the one to do that? Because successful people don't necessarily look like me, or come from my neighborhood, or speak like I speak, or dress like I dress, or look like I look, or whatever it is, the story that you're making up, you have been seen. You have been recognized. And so instead of fighting against the flow, which is the natural flow and the natural evolution, is that life is working out for you. Life is happening for you, right? Instead of fighting against that, go with the flow, which is your faith in the fact that you are exactly where you need to be. And when you say yes to your life, you say yes to yourself. And when you say yes to your life says yes to you. And so what have you been holding outside of the flow? Is it your money? Is it your healthy body and healthy, feeling good in your skin? Is it your relationships? Is it your business? What have you been holding outside and saying, but wait, you haven't seen me. I don't know if I'm the one for that. What is it that you have been keeping at arm's length, when instead of this, that the position needs to be this, and coming into gratitude? Again, this all came about. Yes, there are very specific strategies, all of that I teach in the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy about how to build your platform and put yourself out there. But a big part of that, the other half of that, is magnetizing, you becoming a magnetic force. Actually, let me rephrase that, because you already are a magnetic force. You being in alignment with who you really are. And when you're in alignment with who you really are, when you root yourself in that, you can block things that before would have done you in, basically. And it was really interesting, at the shoot, I did 2-day shoot. One day was all photos, one day was all video. And one of the days, the shoot, everybody was beautiful. Everybody was amazing. Everybody was lovely. Everyone was, very supportive. There was a woman photographer. It was a beautiful, beautiful healing experience, to go from, I forgot to mention, being somebody who has had a history of disordered eating, someone who has had a history of body dysmorphia, a history of not being happy with the skin that I'm in. And it was really funny because at the shoot, one of the beautiful people who was there, one of the assistants who was working on the nail team, beautiful person, well-meaning person, she misunderstood something that I was saying, a conversation that I was having with someone. And she asked me, she said, "Are you pregnant?" Because I have a belly. And I'm at a shoot where I'm about to go in and pose in my bra and panties. Previously, that would have honestly just completely mentally and emotionally crippled me. And the beautiful thing is that I was at that moment so rooted in my power, so prayed up in the fact that I am exactly the right person at the right time and being used for a higher purpose, that I was able to just say to her, no, I'm not pregnant. That's just a belly. And so also, even when, having lunch at a shoot where you're about to be like half naked. And again, people who know me know that when we go to the beach, like, I'm not a person that is in a bathing suit at the beach. Yet here I am in my underwear in the Gap. And so again, the biggest part of this journey, you know, which is just beginning and which is so exciting. And I'm so excited to share with you, and was nervous when I first, you know, put it out there. It was like, oh my gosh, this is what's happening. And I shared it first with my goddesses back in June at the Goddess Pray Love Retreat in Belize, you know. You can do it. And the magical thing is that you don't even know what it is that you're going to do. Don't constrain your dreams with the breadth and the width of your human experience. The older that we get, the less that we dream. The older that we get, the less that we want for ourselves, because we don't feel like it's safe to have big dreams anymore. We don't feel like it's safe to have big asks of the universe anymore. But we are a tribe of givers. We are a tribe of who it is natural for us to be the one who is there for everyone. But I want you to know that this is a reciprocal universe. And so it's about giving and receiving, the superpower of receiving your power, receiving your magic, receiving your vision, and receiving your abundance, whatever that means. And the beautiful thing was that after this shoot, most people would be like, before the shoot, you know, take the opportunity to, you know, work out. But I've been working out. It's not about just working out. It is a mental game. And after the shoot, getting back into my yoga, getting back into my fitness, getting back into eating food that loves me back has been a holistic, transformational journey that has, again, some things to do with strategy, but everything to do with the power of belief, the power of alignment, the power of turning on your light. Your light is already there. You are light-filled, magnificent, and resplendent. But I want you to dream big, scary dreams that terrify you. And you don't have to tell anybody. You can write it down. You can put it on your vision board, put it in your journal. I want you to dream dreams that scare you. And that's the beautiful thing. Now I've gone back in, and now I am dreaming bigger dreams, dreams that make me nervous, dreams that make me say, oh my God, I can't tell y'all that. And that is what I want for you. Turn the light on. Turn the light on. Stop playing small. Stop pretending that you don't know that you are powerful. Stop. This is the time. As you can see what is happening in the world, this is no joke. You are needed right now on the front. You are light, you are magic, you are a light bringer. You are needed right this minute, right this minute. And I hope that I get the opportunity to work with most of you in the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy for coaches, healers, amazing practitioners. But if not me, then find someone else who is a coach, who is a guide, who is a mentor. All good coaches have coaches. Presidents have advisors. Oprah has producers. Beyonce has a team. You need a team. You need your earthly team, right? You need your earthly team, because we can only do what we know. We only know what we know. We don't know what we don't know. And you also need to be sure to tap into your universal team, to know that there is a whole host of ancestors who have your back, and that you, with your creator, are a majority. And so it's funny because this woman posted on, the Gap's Facebook link. I got to share that link with y'all so y'all can put some love on the post that the Gap did, right? So they can put more of my chocolate face out there. But this woman posted, I think she was from Nebraska or somewhere, and she posted on the link, she was like, oh, big role model, standing here in your underwear. And again, that would have derailed me before. But I kind of just laughed about it. I'm like, you know nothing about my journey. Like, you know nothing about what it took for me to do that. And so, yes, I'm standing there in my 40-something-year-old chocolate body in my underwear, owning my beauty, which has been rejected by this country and almost every other since the day I was born. And so the universe is dreaming a bigger dream for you. Turn the light on. Open your arms, open your heart, open your spirit. Listen to your guidance. When you're getting that guidance that says, hey, you know, go here, go left, turn left, you know, and you're sitting there and you're going, if only there was a sign, and the sign is saying to you, turn left. Guidance comes everywhere. Guidance can come from everywhere. But again, you have to open your eyes to it. Open your eyes to it and open your heart to it and know that this is your time. You are so, so very powerful. And if you want to share your big, bold, scary dreams with me, I am happy to listen. My VIP people, you can share your big, scary dreams. I'll put a post in our Facebook group so that we can affirm them for each other, and in my free Facebook group as well, imanifestmagic.com. Come join us. I'm going to put a link. Let's share our big, scary dreams so that we can affirm them for each other. But if it's something that you cannot speak yet, right? If it's sometimes we get that dream and it's a little thing, it's like a little tiny, little tiny kitten meowing before you can become a lion and roar it, it's okay. Hold it close. Hold it tight. Hold fast. Hold fast to your dreams and be very, very conscious of whose dreams you spread, under whose feet you spread your dreams. Everyone does not deserve a front seat to your big, bright, shiny life. And it's not a judgment on them. You may just be taking a different flight. You may be just taking a different flight. Or like Auntie Oprah says, it's like when you're climbing a mountain, everybody can't take the altitude. So some people are going to stop at base 1 and be like, whoo, all right, go ahead, girl. I'm going to take here. And that's okay. That is perfectly, perfectly okay. And I'm going to close with this. I remember very clearly around maybe 6th grade or so, when I first started to become aware of the fact that my beauty is not the accepted beauty. And I remember very clearly being in a science lab, and I had this crush on somebody that I can't say his name because he's on Instagram. But I had a crush on him in 6th grade. And we were sitting there in science lab, and he was talking to me, and I was talking to him. And I was like, oh my goodness, he's talking to me in my head, right? And I had my many colorful bows and things that Caribbean mothers tend to do, my braids and bows and beads and probably ribbons and God knows what else, right? And and I had on a shirt that said PYT, Pretty Young Thing. It was a Michael Jackson t-shirt. And I remember that Ulisa Cruz, I remember she turned to the boy that I had a crush on, and she said, no, it should be UYT, Ugly Young Thing. And Ulisa Cruz, I'm not hating on you. I haven't seen you since 6th grade. I'm not hating on who you are as an adult. Yes, I'm hating on who you were in 6th grade. And I remember feeling crushed at that moment. And so I feel like in a way too, like the beauty of it is that we can go back and heal, that part of ourselves, that moment when maybe you started to think that you were less than, because you were not born with those beliefs. You were not born thinking that you were less than in any way, shape, or form. You look at a baby will laugh when it wants to laugh, a baby will cry when they want to cry. You were not born with those beliefs. You were not born so you can go back and heal those things. And I also feel, last thing, that my family is vindicated because I loved the Gap when I was growing up. All I wanted to wear was Gap clothes. And I had this embarrassing incident that affected me for a large part of my life until maybe about 5 or so years ago, where I went into the Gap. Now my family, you know, was a half generation out of extreme poverty when I was born. And so my loving parents were not always the best. One of my parents when it came to managing money. And I remember my dad took us school shopping at the Gap. And so we went school shopping. I was picking up things right and left. And we got to the counter and they were like, declined. And I remember that the girl who worked in the Gap was really shady about it because, you know, we had been very extreme about our, yay, we can get anything kind of thing. And she was like, this card is declined. And it felt like an echo, decline, decline. And I just want to say to my beautiful parents, we are vindicated. Because I then walked out of that store and was like, okay, I can never go back in that Gap anytime ever again, no more. But I will visit that Gap in Green Acres Mall to see if my poster is there, to see if my face is on the wall, and I will let y'all know. All right, my loves. If you're going to come hang with me in my Facebook Goddess Circle at imanifestmagic.com and share your big, scary dreams, I look forward to seeing them. Be seen, be heard, be an amazing movement. Namaste, goddesses. Thank you for hanging with me today. Namaste. And if you see me in the Gap, take a picture. I want to see in different states. You know, I have a picture of the Gap in Seattle. If you are near a Gap and you go into the Gap, look for my poster, take a picture, show me. I want to see it. Bye.